By almost every historical metric, we have achieved total material success. We live in comfortable homes, drive safe cars, and have instant access to high-end dining and global connectivity. Yet this external comfort rarely translates into a quiet mind. Despite having our physical needs met, we are plagued by a persistent underlying sense of dissatisfaction. Our default state is a relentless internal monologue. We are trapped in a loop of calculating our social status, replaying past slights, and generating mental noise about a future that hasn't even happened. Spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle locates the source of this suffering inside a specific psychological construct. This is the ego, the root cause of both our personal anxiety and our global conflicts. This ego operates completely outside of simple arrogance or pride. It is the unquestioned belief that you are the voice in your head, the conviction that your identity is defined by your passing thoughts. Finding actual peace requires no new mindset or grand achievement. It is a process of subtraction. We have to peel away these layers of false identity to see what remains underneath. The first layer of the ego is its attachment to possessions. We convince ourselves that acquiring the right car, house, or piece of technology will finally make us feel complete. The ego equates your self-worth with these objects. But because objects inevitably age, break, or lose their novelty, your sense of self is left in a state of constant insecurity. Next is our identification with opinions. When a debate breaks out in a family WhatsApp group, the sudden burst of anger has nothing to do with finding the truth. It is the ego fighting for survival by trying to prove another person wrong. Then we attach ourselves to social roles. We label ourselves the strict parent, the corporate boss, or the expert. We begin to treat other people as characters in a script rather than human beings. Possessions, rigid opinions, and societal titles serve as temporary masks. When we recognize them as such, the ego structure is left exposed. Beneath these masks lies an accumulated energy field of past trauma living inside us, the pain body. It remains dormant while you feel stable. Then a minor inconvenience occurs, like a sudden honk. The pain body wakes up, hijacking your emotions and triggering intense anger. This reaction happens because the pain body functions as a parasite. It needs negative energy to survive, so it actively pushes you into conflict to feed off the resulting drama and distress. Yet the ego and the pain body share a distinct vulnerability. They are entirely dependent on time. They draw their life force exclusively from the memories of the past and the anxieties of the future. Cut off their access to time and they starve. Neither the false self nor the accumulated pain can survive within the focus of the present moment. Spiritual awakening is the simple realization that you are not the thoughts moving through your mind. You are the observer, the vast space of awareness that merely watches those thoughts happen. When anger or sadness arises, you don't fight it, and you don't judge it. You watch it happen as a witness. This neutral observation begins to dissolve the energy that the pain body relies on. Shifting your focus to the present severs the mind's connection to past traumas and future fears. As you inhabit the now, the observer's awareness neutralizes the internal drama. To prevent slipping back into old patterns during your daily routine, Tolle outlines 3 ways to approach any action while remaining present. The first is acceptance, doing a necessary task without internal resistance. The second is enjoyment, where you place your entire focus on the physical process of the action rather than the result. The third is enthusiasm. This occurs when your enjoyment aligns with a larger vision for your life, providing a sustained energy that isn't driven by egoic pressure or stress. We can stop searching for our identity in things we own or the opinions we hold. We can take a breath, step out of the internal noise, and anchor ourselves in the current moment. As these individual shifts into the present become more common, the collective behaviors that fuel global conflict lose their momentum. When we stop being at war with ourselves, we stop being at war with the world, giving rise to what Tolle calls a new earth.